anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback and they start at the 25. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup. You just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. That's strong run defense. Much of a gain on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second down, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
The pocket breaking down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. He finds some space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looking to throw here. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tie. Here's a point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Bringing pressure. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught on the outside. It's Jackson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught. Second down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turn.
Downs, and they did it.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Young. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And tackled there by the defense. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Motion now from the tight end. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the grab. It's Meadows. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Now he's stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense. You got to stop the offense pinned back. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Hoffman. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Slams right into the wall. They got it for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. It went down to the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Slangs a quick throw. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands with Salt right there on full display.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab behind the line, it's Hoffman. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Looking downfield, it's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking deep down the left side. It is incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. They'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. comes and tide offense onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Back out onto the field. Handoff to the back. He's found some room at the 45. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Now the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up the run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Receiver brought down for a short pitch and catch.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Hoffman. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Back to pass. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change field position here.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Powers through. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. They'll hand it off. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Ball handed off. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll run it here. Running through the tackle. Past the 40. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Green.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Now it's second down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we go now. Third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that grab.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
A deep shot to the left side. He's got it out of the 25. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
2 o'clock with the running game. And that's a solid gain from the defense able to bring him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Alabama. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's hit as he throws it. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Touchdown, tie. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He's having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. When receivers are running good routes, he has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, it's Russell. Caught near the sticks, it's Meadows. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And, Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.
Looking for some space. It's Young. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Young. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number one just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you